Okay, folks, here we are. Man, is this Sicily è bello? No, Italia che bello. Now, this little town down here is called Castellammare del Golfo, and it has a little harbor, which you can see. Look at that little coastline over there. Isn't that gorgeous? Just look all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. I think on that side's probably Palermo. But as we, you can see the fishing boats, there are trawlers that are down here also. But if you go towards your left, Steve, you're going to see something I never thought I'd see here, and that's fish farming. And what they're doing is they've got the big nets up, and they feed them. They feed the fish, and these are called spindolas. And it's being done more and more and more here as the fishing depletes. They're resorting to fish farming here also, as they are all over the world. So it's the future, folks, like it or not. There it is. What a view. And we haven't seen nothing yet. The fish trawlers, they'll come in with 10 kilo, 15 kilo of fish. And the fish is very expensive. We saw those, it's not unusual to see 14 euro a kilo for the octopus. Yeah. Fish is very, very, and it's served whole, it's not filleted. Yep. Today we're on our way to Santa Vito del Cabo. But this is just on the way. Wait, that's scenery's back. That was Mario Andretti on his way to Santa Vito in his Formula One. Thanks, Mario, for stopping by. Very exciting evening tonight. I'm with one of the hottest new chefs out of Sicily. Her name is Patrizia Di Benedetto. Are you cousins with, hello Patricia.
Hello, John.
Hey, that's Tony Bennett's name. You know that. Tony Bennett? I left my heart in San Francisco, no?
We are no relatives.
No relatives.
No,
Seguro?
I think so.
Okay. Anyway, exciting thing why we're here is because there's a new whole wave of Italian chefs that are changing the way people are eating Sicilian food and food products. And she's one of the leaders. And what do you see that's happening? I mean, I'm tasting it. We've been at Ragosa, we've been eating at Michelin-starred restaurants, and I'm seeing changes happening. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help explain it.
You want to know the new style of Sicilian
exactly.
food?
What is the new style of Sicilian food?
It's a little bit a fusion between Sicilian food and food coming from the other countries. Mm-hmm. So now we do the food light, then hot food. Mm-hmm. We are changing in the more light dish, more light preparation.
Okay,
because
so
traditional Sicilian food is too heavy for the life when we live at the moment.
Well, you know, Patricia, it's interesting. What I've seen happening now is like America. The husband and the wife are both working. They don't have time to eat the way they used to eat before. They want to come home, they want to eat fast. If they go out to a restaurant, they want to eat light. They don't want the big biata di pasta. They don't want that anymore. They want, is that what I'm seeing?
The life is a change, no?
It's changing, exactly. Yeah, and I see the wines are changing.
The wines too.
The
Yes.
wines are amazingly different
The
now.
quality is very nice at this moment. The Sicilian wine are appreciated in our world.
Yes,
I think here.
I agree. Wines are getting better and better and better, and
Especially the red wines.
the reds.
Yeah.
Well, we've been tasting sparklings, we've been tasting reds, we've been tasting whites. They've all been delicious. I'm very, very impressive. However, it's your food that I find very impressive. The things that you're doing with it. Now, have you been trained? Have you worked around a little bit?
Yes.
Are you self-taught?
Oh,
Did you? I mean, you a scuola?
oh yes.
You did go to chef school?
No, I don't. I don't study at school.
No.
I study for secretary. I study in computers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
It's
why
very
I see.
different
I see all this
start.
high tech equipment around here. You have a lot of high tech equipment, computer equipment.
Yes.
They have a flat screen TV mounted in the dining room that they have 4 shots of the kitchen. So while you're eating, you can watch the guys in the kitchen. That must make the guys in the kitchen very, very responsible to make sure the sono sempre puliti, that they're always nice and clean. And every once in a while you see a nice wave. So no, it's a very, very nice idea. I see that's happening in other places too. Let's talk about the appetizers first,
Yeah.
okay? Now, traditionally when you come to Sicily, the first appetizer everyone gets usually is what? Frutta di mare,
Yes.
che è l'altro così.
Caponata.
Caponata.
Sarde a beccafico. do
Okay.
you know? Yeah.
Oh yes. Baked sardines, baked sardines, octopus. Tell me what you've done here. Here's your appetizer plate. Let's start with the first one.
The first one is Ragusano cheese flan. It's like a little tart made with milk, white egg, grated cheese, and butter. And we cook in bain-marie.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Put in the little
Custard almost,
yeah.
huh? Como custard.
Yes,
Si, si.
sure.
Okay. That's very. I've never seen that here before. And the next one.
The next
the
one is
farina?
the green beans cooked in sweet and sour sauce
Okay.
with carrots.
Okay.
The other one is Moscato wines jelly.
Okay.
Moscato is a typical wine that we serve with dessert.
Okay.
It's a sweet wine.
That's the muscat grape which we get, which is available, very, very famous worldwide. And the next,
And the other is mostarda pear.
mostarda di pita.
Sì,
Really?
with
Okay.
melograno.
Okay, with pomegranates. Okay, now these are traditional things, but you're reworking them. These are things that you find every day, but you're doing a new twist to them. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
And the last is
And the last is vegetable caponata.
caponata made with sono tutti freschi, questi?
Yes.
Made with fresh vegetable caponata.
There
which
is peanuts and capers and vinegar and sugar.
Okay. And this is very light. You can see this is extremely, extremely light.
In
Very
the
nice.
Sicilian traditional food, we use sweet and sour sauce,
Sweet and sour.
maybe in everything,
I see.
almost of
Now,
dish.
do I see a little bit of fusion from Japan here, maybe?
Yes,
A little bit, I do.
the style of presentation.
Okay. And what other cuisines do you admire, and are you trying to cause with the fusion?
Oh, Spanish.
Spanish,
Yeah.
pretty hot stuff. Yeah, Spain's
Because
pretty
in this
pretty
moment,
good.
I think is the best.
They're the cutting edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spain's got some pretty interesting things going on. A lot of neat things. This is gorgeous. Very, very, very nice. We've eaten here several times. We've had their beautiful food accompanied by Sicilian wines. Patricia, it's always been very, very good. Very exciting. It's very unexpectedly good. You know, we never expect to have this kind of food.
Thank you.
Very good. Doing a good job. Okay, you know, folks, let me tell you, this restaurant is in the middle of a neighborhood. So, I mean, you can hear the neighborhood dog going. So, stay with us. When we come back, we'll go on to the next course. This is cutting edge Sicilian food at its best. So, stay with us. If you're just joining us, folks, we're in Sicily, in Mondello, at a restaurant called Bye Bye Blues. I'm with one of the hottest chefs in Sicily, Patrizia Di Benedetto. Giusto?
Sì.
Hey, good, okay. We've already talked about the appetizers, whole new concept, light foods, very, very, very using Italian ingredients, however, putting them together in a new way. Eating light, not eating heavy. It's the new concept. It's the way people are eating nowadays. First course, second course, tuna, which is very popular.
Very popular.
All over the world.
Yeah, and Sicilian tuna is the best.
Sicilian tuna. Now this is bluefin, I would
It's
believe.
a bluefin,
okay.
Yeah.
And what are you doing with this? And I love the idea. You're using local ingredients and you're making it into an international dish. Because I think tuna now is mainstream. You go anywhere with civilized food and you're going to get this dish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what have you done to it to make it Sicilian?
There is pistachios crust.
Okay.
There's another traditional ingredients.
Traditional, all over
and
Sicily.
Beautiful ingredients.
It's beautiful
For
green.
smell, for color, and for taste.
What else do you put in there? You use sensational seasoning?
We
anything
use
else?
a white egg.
Whites of
We
eggs.
pass the tuna fish in the white egg. And
Così si mida.
yes. And we use another sweet wine, the Marsala.
Oh, okay. So Marsala, and you make a syrup out of it?
Yes, we reduce the Marsala wines and make a sauce.
Very, very, very nice. And you see how she's cooking it, folks? This is sashimi style.
Yeah.
It's rare. It's got to eat rare.
The traditional style for cooked tuna in Sicily is ragu.
Ragu in a stew.
Cook for a long time.
Breaks it down.
Yeah.
Cucchiappoli.
I think lost the smell. And
the flavor, of course, this has to be very, very fresh. The texture is velvet.
Yes, it's
in the mouth. It's it's just gorgeous. Very good. Now, before we describe the main course, let me introduce you to the other half of Bye Bye Blues, Antonio Baracco. Antonio, Grand Sommelier. Now, Tony, you speak enough English so we can talk good, right?
A little bit.
Okay. Now, Tony and I, and Vito, and Paola, and all of us, Gia, and we've been having a blast together for a whole month. So we know each other pretty well now. Tony, you've worked on the ships before. That's how you know the wines. So you become you have a wonderful, wonderful wine cellar here. And you take care of the front of the house, and your wife takes care of the back of the house. Tony is an expert sommelier. He match up the wines. He's very, very, very knowledgeable with Sicilian wines and even French wines. I notice you have a bottle of Latache sitting over there. Huh? C'è una bottiglia di Burgundy. The Burgundy sitting over there, see?
Bon,
Yeah. Well, we were going to steal it and see if you noticed or not. But it's okay. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. No.
Sì, c'è l'alarm.
On it. Okay, so Tony, you and your wife now have been doing this for a long time now.
Yeah.
17 years, yes.
So I mean, you have really, you're restaurant people. You work very, very, very hard. You do catering. Your food has evolved over the years. Please explain the next dish. And let me say this. Sicilian food, or Sicilian main dishes, or any dish, without swordfish is not Sicilian. Because this is the main product of Sicily. I would say swordfish, and then maybe tuna and calamari.
Yes.
No? I think così. Okay, now we've had this beautiful light appetizer. We've had this tuna. Now we're ready for the main course. All right? Let's go to the next course, folks. Okay, so Patrizia, what do we have here? This is the main dish.
This is the swordfish rolls and eggplant caponata.
Aha. Okay,
This is a really traditional plate.
Very traditional, served up a little different. I see fresh tomatoes. Okay, swordfish rolls are bisciaspada involtini for those of you who have traveled to Sicily. For those of you who have not, it's swordfish cut very thin. You put breadcrumbs inside. Chiappati, mente chiappati? No.
I changed
What do
the
you
fill.
What do you put inside?
Yes, it's breadcrumb and basil pesto
Ah, pesto de basilico. Okay. Basil. And
without aglio. No.
no garlic.
No garlic.
Now, why don't you guys? You know
I
what?
don't like. It's
Ma-
too
no.
strong.
I eat so much garlic at home. I don't find that nobody eats garlic in this.
I don't use
No, huh?
garlic.
No use it, ka. Man, I tell you, I would die.
No,
Jesus.
because I think cover the other
Yeah?
ingredients.
Well, okay, I'm not going to argue. I mean, you know what you're talking about. Okay, now and the
So we fill
yes,
the
the sauce.
bread fish with the breadcrumbs and basil pesto, and we cook in a casserole
Uh-huh.
with tomato cherries,
Cherry
capers,
tomatoes
and black olives.
and black olives. Very nice. Got a nice idea for you that I'd share with you later.
We don't fry.
No.
We cook it.
Everything's in the oven.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Tony, what kind of wine would you have with this? Che
Che
vino?
vino ci-
White wine.
What kind?
Sicilian white wine.
Which one?
Insolia.
Which one? Insolia?
Insolia o bianco d'alcamo.
You think it's available in minutes? Si trova America?
ci-
Yes.
See? Okay. Good. We're going to find out.
Cusumano.
Cusimano. Okay, I know that brand. Now I see a little oil that's there. Is that basil oil?
It's basil oil.
Basil oil. Okay. Very good. Stay with us. When we come back, we're going to have the favorite of everybody, the dessert. Huh? Siamo pronti?
Yes.
Sì. Okay.
Andiamo.
Avanti, Bicciotti.
Andiamo bene.
That's-
Okay, welcome back to Bye Bye Blues, and we're in Mondello, Italy, with one of the best restaurants in the whole island of Sicily, the new Sicilian-style cooking. Okay, now we have dessert. Okay, this is a very interesting one. Si chiama semifreddo.
Si chiama, the name is ricotta cheese semifreddo
Okay,
with orange bitter marmalade.
okay.
And we make the cream like a parfait.
Okay,
With the ricotta cheese and Italian meringue.
okay.
So the cream
Italian
is,
meringue, okay.
Yeah, for the cream.
So it doesn't break and it
yes.
doesn't lose the air.
Yeah.
It's a cooked meringue.
It's
Yes.
less fat, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we put the pan di Spagna.
Pane di Spagna,
Genoise.
sponge cake, genoise.
cake,
Oui.
yes.
Okay.
We bane with orange liqueur.
Okay, orange liqueur sounding better and better.
And we put the cream inside.
Very nice.
So we cold
Good.
for 3 hours.
Okay.
2 or
Wow.
3 hours.
So you let it get nice and stiff.
Yeah.
Okay, and the sauce is made with oranges,
Orange, bitter orange.
bitter orange. Okay, that makes great marmalade, and the peel and
we
candied
make
peel.
marmalade with a little sugar, a little quantity of sugar.
I see.
So it's like a sauce.
Uh huh. Very nice.
And
Very nice.
On top there is candied orange peel.
I see.
We dry in the oven at 100 degrees with the sugar syrup.
Yes. Very good. So there you have it. Okay, folks. I tell you, I hope you enjoyed this. This is real new wave stuff. I can't tell you how much fun we've had doing this. We've been a month with these folks. Patricia, you've been wonderful. Thank you for your company, your presence, and your wonderful cooking. Tony, thank you for all the beautiful wines and the parties we've been having. I'm going home about 5 kilos heavier, and thank you very much. And I hope I leave you guys with a lot of good memories. And hey, I love you guys.
And
Hey,
thank
really.
you for your visit.
Hey, okay.